Chris Lane, President and CEO of Saskatchewan Trade and Export Partnership in Hanover, Germany for the massive Agritechnica farm machinery show. Chris, I know you were appointed to STEP just in July, and this is your first Agritechnica. What are your impressions?
Well, I've got to say it's everything they said it would be. This is the world's largest agricultural trade show. Takes place across 27 halls, and they're massive halls. And it really is where the global agriculture industry comes to meet every other year. So if you want to see large OEM manufacturers and what's new, you can see that. If you want to talk to world policy leaders around agriculture and food, there's that. And there's a whole bunch of knowledge sharing as well.
So the Saskatchewan companies that are participating and showing off their products there, I'm sure it's hard to run the whole list, but give us some of the names that producers here will recognize.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll tell you a little bit. STEP here, we are helping pull together what is Canada's largest ever footprint as a whole country, and obviously Western Canada's Saskatchewan companies are a big part of that. So companies like Honeybee and Rightway and Morris behind me, you can see. Dagelman is here. Borgo is here. In another hall, we've got AGI. We have Versatile Tractors is here. So those are some of the big ones, and but they're not the only ones. We've got manufacturers from home that are here selling components and selling everything from concaves to openers to hose clamps. It really runs the gamut, big and small, and it really shows the appetite for the quality of Canadian agricultural products. We're getting a lot of traffic through the space here, drawn in by the Canada branding. That means quality globally in this sector, and so it's a good chance for our exhibitors, large and small, to be able to show what they've got.
Of course, trade has been so much discussion and debate. I presume that trade discussions and probably come up there all over the place as well.
Well, exactly, especially in the European market. We're in the middle of Germany right now, and this show draws in buyers and exhibitors from around the world. And really, it's the entirety of what we thought we knew about trade in our part of the world is changing, and so there's a lot of appetite here for stronger, closer trade relationships and Canadian products coming into this market. So some of what you're seeing here is European end users talking to Canadian companies about what modifications or adaptations could we be making to Canadian equipment to make it more applicable here, because the appetite to buy Canadian, import Canadian is certainly.
Now, oftentimes companies launch new products at Agritechnica. Oftentimes there's a buzz over one or two of the bright new shiny pieces of equipment or new technology. Is there a buzz there, or is there something that stands out for you? Been there most of the week now.
Yeah, well, there's a couple things, Kevin, and so we have the luxury of being right across from Batterstat, which has a big space here, and right next to Batterstat is a company called Nexat. So it's kitty corner to where I'm sitting right now, and you might have talked about or heard about Nexat. They have a machine operating on a demo facility outside of Moose Jaw, and it is it looks like a transformer. It's a modular unit that you can take the cab and you can drop it on a harvester, you can drop it on a planter, and they've got a good space here, and it looks so different and it operates so different than what people are used to, and it's exciting because there's interest in Nexat and basing in Canada for the North American operations here. But I can tell you, just to get over there is a struggle. It's shoulder to shoulder for 5 days in a row now. You can hardly get near it. But there's other things here too, like autonomous machinery is not everyone's got it, but a couple do. And New Holland has a lot of buzz here with one of their autonomous units. And then there's a lot of discussion around electrification or alternate fuel sources in machinery. So in Europe, I think that's a big discussion, and you get to see some of that innovation.
In Nexat, I know they've got Canadian connections. I'm still waiting for them to display at a show here in Canada, so everybody gets a look at it. There's been some media about it, but interesting that it's something people really want to take a look at there. The Nexat approach with their modular framework.
It really is getting attention. I think even like from other companies, other OEMs are there. I see them there all the time. And then obviously as a farmer would be just a little bit taken aback. Honestly, the size and scale of things, even at a place like Agritechnica, it really stands out. So that says something.
Chris Lane, we'll let you go. Safe travels as you make your way home. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Talk to you soon.